thank you very much for coming this evening. I just wanted to introduce Michael Nath, the author of La Rochelle. Michael's going to read for a while, and then I'll introduce you to Anne, who's going to read from her book as well. So, over to Michael.
Thanks, Andrew. And thanks also to my close friends and family and Professor Sarah DeBreezy, who over the years have never dissuaded me from writing novels and tried to steer me into more prudent activities. Oh, yeah, good. Advice, I think. Nothing left in life, boo-hoo, but I'm not blaming anyone. Thinking of that old newspaper front page about Normandy in the pub where Ian and Laura first went in Brighton reminds me of Spielberg's Saving Private Ryan. Which reminds me, the name of that other film is Come and See, the one where the Einsatzkommando machine gun the cow. And if asked in public about the difference between Come and See and Saving Private Ryan, I should answer as follows. Well, Come and See has an horrific view of war and human nature. In fact, its view is that in war, humans lose their nature. Meanwhile, Saving Private Ryan is ultra-violent, but it's sentimental. Come and See is the Eastern Front. Private Ryan is the war in the West. The cultured people who write the Time Out film guide think Come and See is the truth, while Private Ryan is Hollywood. Which is no doubt very true, but what's untrue about sentiment? For instance, I've spent a lot of today, he's a doctor by the way, I've spent a lot of today dealing with the admin for a patients and families organisation for the disease I specialise in. No, this is a terrible degenerative disease which runs in families. A combination of progressive movement disorders, you can't hold a fork, can't open the door, can't walk down the path to the bus stop since your legs are like galvanised rubber. A combination of all that and black depression. Sooner or later, you can't do a thing for yourself. A trip to the crappers like a royal walkabout. Luckily, your memory's gone with dementia by this time, so you have no recall of your humiliations. 17 years or so after it kicks off, it kills you, and you're still only 44. How's about that, guys and gals? As diseases go, it's total, like war on the Eastern Front was total. But the care the families show for each individual sufferer, well, are we going to say there isn't some kind of beautiful sentiment in that? The truth of the disease, the facts of it, aren't the only thing that counts. What about the mothers of the sufferers who care for them for years without resentment? In this life, there's the cruel truth and there is love. They complement each other like Come and See and Saving Private Ryan. Sooner or later, Laura was going to want to visit Ian. This was only fair. He shouldn't be making the journey to her every weekend. She wasn't Cleopatra, was she? And this is how it gets going, is it not? Like a dance. A proper dance, I mean, not the sort you do when you've had a couple of pills. The sort I was made to do as a 10-year-old with hot-handed girls under the eyes of a retired tank captain who smelled of warm lavender. Our good headmaster, Walter Burns. What did I look like then? A leaping, brown-eyed fool. I half enjoyed it, but I was too self-conscious. The dashing white sergeant, strip the willow, my ladies run off with the blacksmith. Half enjoyed it, can't have. If I had, I'd not be remembering it with the sort of shame that makes you cry out. clapped his hands and made us canter, did Walter Burns. Once referred to my father as a gentleman when I was pushing in the dinner queue. What is this, Mark? I'm surprised to see the son of a gentleman pushing like a thug. Circa 1972, late autumn. That girl with a hyphenated name, and Joanne Black. When would they have forgotten me? When would they have forgotten the cantering, brown-eyed fool? Let them have forgotten me soon, for Christ's sake. My own image of myself is bad enough without others remembering.